comment. With Alien Covenant in theaters, we're getting a hankering for that unique face-hugger flavor that only the best, and even the not-so-great, Alien movies can provide. Whether it is Ridley Scott's original masterpiece, James Cameron's epic action movie Throwdown, or even David Fincher's weird nihilist take on the misadventures of Ellen Ripley and the Xenomorph, each Alien movie has its own quirks that are worth exploring. But where can you find them for streaming purposes? Well, we're here to break that down for you right now. Alien. The original and, some of us would argue, still the best Alien is certainly the scariest. Directed by Ridley Scott at the tail end of the 1970s, it is a product of its time in the best way when characters were allowed to breathe with understated authenticity and drudgery. Their minimalist dynamics are also the undergirding of a massive vision, one that continued the devaluation of space travel from the glistening cleanness of Star Trek and 2001, or even the scrappy but endearing Star Wars, into something bleak and foreboding. The heroes of Alien are really victims, pawn in a game we'll never understand. These space truckers are also trapped in their claustrophobic ship, which is comprised of an ugly collection of shadows and dark corners. But it is the monster that is the real masterstroke. Scott's vision of the universe is a grim, uncaring one filled with mysteries better left unsolved. Where did the derelict spacecraft that sent out a supposed distress signal come from? How long was it there? For whom were its eggs intended? And what exactly is the creature they hatch? There is no comforting absolution to any of these queries, only madness and oblivion. The creature in the film designed by H.R. Giger is a psychosexual nightmare with teeth, as is the orifice-filled ship it hails from. Unlike the sequels, this is no bug. It's a godlike being of unknowable motivation and indestructible power. It makes short work of the film's heroes too, at least other than Sigourney Weaver in a career-making turn as Ellen Ripley. Still not the superheroine of later films, Weaver is arguably even better. Here is the shrewd, quick-thinking, and utterly driven to her limits Ellen Ripley. The Ian Holm character of Ash is also every bit as fascinating, and disquieting, as the creature that stalks them. Overheated with existential dread, body horror, sexual perversion, and the most famous, and disgusting, dinner scene in science fiction history, Alien is a movie you never forget. Available on Amazon, YouTube, Google Play. Aliens. If Alien was a chilling question mark transmitted from the cold, violent, and meaningless void of space, Aliens is its loud, explosive, and infinitely satisfying answer. What are these things? Bugs. Can they be killed? Like cockroaches. Why are they here? So we can wipe them out. Now shut up and grab a pulse rifle. James Cameron turned a horror story into what is arguably the most satisfying R-rated action movie spectacle ever devised. Part old-school war movie with a dirty dozen group of colonial marines, and part pure badassery, Aliens is a thrill ride that lives up to what Bill Paxton's Hudson unintentionally promises audiences. We're on the express elevator to hell, going down. It's been over 50 years since the events of Alien, and because of bad luck, Ellen Ripley has been frozen for all of them in cryosleep. Now awoken in a world that's passed her by and her daughter has simply passed away, she has nothing but anger and fear for the Xenomorph, another Cameron answer, that took everything from her. So when the most vile thing in the universe, a sleazy 1980s middle management yuppie, offers the chance for revenge, she takes it, and the movie never looks back. Ripley becomes the action heroine pop culture needed, and the mother that the adorable Newt, Carrie Henn, deserved. She also gets one of the best movie lines in movie history, "Get away from her, you bitch." The aliens get uglier and bigger, now with an alien queen to boot, but that just means they blow apart real good too. If the franchise had stopped here, it would have been the ultimate happy ending. How's that for a game over, Hudson? Available on Amazon, YouTube, Google Play. Alien 3. David Fincher might have abandoned this film, but plenty of fans still swear by it. Either the dumbest or bravest sequel of all time, Alien 3 rather defiantly revoked the happy ending of Aliens and discovered a new nihilistic corner of this universe that made the original movie look like a pleasure cruise. Beginning with the apathetic slaughter of all the likable survivors from the previous film, Alien 3 begins on a downer note and only gets grimmer. Trapped on a prison planet with born-again murderers, rapists, and thugs, all confusingly shaved bald, at that, Ripley has little hope for her future, and that's before she discovers she's carrying an alien queen embryo in her chest to term. Coupled with the fact